Hello and welcome to the Business of Intuitive Coaching live numerology readings. I am your host, Cindy Van Arnhem, and I am so excited to be here today. I am excited to talk about the energy of today, the purpose behind me doing these readings every twice a week, and to really just connect with all of you. If you want a reading, just all I need is your month and day of birth. I do not need your full date of birth unless you want to give that to me, but I'm actually going to be doing numerology readings based on your month and day of year only. So if you want to pop that in, I'm going to get started with a little bit of energy of today, how we're feeling. Hi, Whitney. Welcome. So the beginning of April, we started in with Spades energy. So I work with a system of numerology that is based on what we call the Book of Truth, the deck of playing cards. There are probably around 1,000 people in the world who do these kinds of readings. And so it is something special, unique. It has been passed down from our ancestors from ancient Egypt and Atlantis. And it is so beyond accurate that it blows my mind every single time, even though I've been doing this for 5 years. So as we deepen our wisdom with this knowledge, we become a channel for the numbers. This is not information that I have memorized or that I've got, on a piece of paper in front of me. The only thing I have in front of me is the life spread, which is the map of humanity and who we are on this planet. So each of us carries a specific birth card, a contract. And with that birth card, you carry multiple different contracts. You are connected to multiple different humans, different energies. And so it's really powerful for us to be able to step into this energy and leverage it, especially when it comes to being a coach, a healer, or a spiritual teacher. So let's dive in. So for the month of April, hello, Wanda. Hi, Amber. All right. Yeah. Drop me your month and day of birth and I will come to you. But I'm going to talk about the energy for right now first, because I think that's really important for us to be aware of what's happening collectively. So the beginning of April, we started off in this energy of the Spades. Now, the Spades energy is very spiritual. It's inward. It's higher perspective. It's the winter. It's that hibernation time. It's the time of coming within and allowing the dream to unfold from the inside out. And then we moved into Diamond's energy. And Diamond's energy is all about finances, the body, the material world, how we're experiencing our material experience. So many people that I've been talking to have been talking about financial concerns, lack energy, body pain, all of this stuff coming up. Health and well-being is top of mind. The body is top of mind. And yet today we shifted into clubs energy. And clubs is all of this stuff that's been building from the beginning of the month is now ready to let loose. And I remember talking to Joy last night and I said, it feels like to me, Spades and Diamonds energy is at the beginning of the month is like this bubbling under the surface, and clubs energy is now the volcano is ready to erupt. That's what it feels like. And I woke up this morning, I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited right now. I just want to go shout from the rooftops. The clubs energy is about expression, communication, sharing your message, how you want to move what's been building under the surface out into the world. So today we land into this King of Clubs and the ruling number 4 energy that is like, commit to your message. So I wrote in the description before I went live, I said that the coaching industry has their head in the sand, and I'm not lying. And I'll tell you what, it took me a long time to be able to be brave enough to call them out on this. The coaching industry is full of people full of old modalities, full of old school marketing and all the bullshit that believes that you can succeed based on a cookie cutter strategy. And it's absolute bullshit. The only way you can succeed is if you dance to the beat of your own drum, if you understand deeply who you are at the core of your being. And the fastest way to learn that is through the Book of Truth. So let's dive in. Let's make sure that everybody gets a reading. Hello, Christine. Welcome. All right. So we're going to start off with Whitney, November 12th. So November 12th, that means you are a 8 of clubs. Okay. So the Eight of Clubs, as I put my head down and totally go off camera. So the Eight of Clubs is a fixed card. It means that from the spiritual spread to the life spread, you haven't moved. You are staying in the same place. And I like to refer to it as imagining going from the spiritual spread to the life spread. In the life spread, we're dancing. All of humanity is dancing with each other. We're bouncing around. And the Eight of Clubs is standing in the middle, not moving. And everyone is moving around you. Now, that doesn't mean that you don't have your own entrepreneurial beat, because you do. It's just that you are staying in the same place, which means it can result in a bit of a fixed mindset. You can be a little stubborn sometimes. You can sometimes look outside of yourself for the advice of others, thinking that you don't have the answers, and yet you do. You have so much mental power available to you. Your job is to teach your mind to play with you, to not let your mind and the ego take over, but rather to bring your mind into coherence with the heart, so that the mind and the heart are playing in the same sandbox together. They're working together in coherence so that you're creating magic in your business. You have the ability to channel information like nobody's business if you open your mind to the higher perspective. If you open your mind to, I don't know all of the things, and I am open and curious to knowing more. And the more you do that, and the more you invite yourself into a channeling energy of really allowing information to flow through you versus from other people, looking outside of yourself for it, looking for other people to solve your problems for you. If you focus inward and you bring your mental awareness to the heart, all you have to do is think about the heart, and you're thinking about the heart. It's that simple. It seems so simple. Sometimes it's ridiculous. You're like, but how do I get my mind in the heart? Just think about your heart. That's all you need to do. And the more you focus there and just breathe into the heart knows what it wants. The heart knows what you want to create in your business. The heart knows where you want to go. And sometimes the ego can check in and be like, oh yeah, but I don't want to do that. It doesn't feel safe. I feel uncomfortable. I'd rather stay here where I feel safe and comfortable. I don't want to move. So here's your opportunity as the Eight of Clubs to move based on what your heart wants. So there's an invitation here to really allow yourself to step into the mind and heart playground so that both are playing together, Whitney. Stubborn, right? Yes. I love that. All right. So Whitney, I'm going to pull some cards for you and see what they have to say based on an action step. But really, your thinking pattern is one of wondering if you owe something to the world or if the world owes something to you. So it's really an invitation here to be in your own power, in that coherence, so that you can let go of the need to be in debt to the world or have the world be in debt to you. That you can just absolutely be in your power, let information flow through you, and just be the channel that you were born to be. That feels really good, Whitney. All right. Oh, Amber, I love you. All right, Whitney, let's see what the cards have to say for you and how you can implement this today. So I'm going to challenge you as I'm pulling cards for everybody, take action today. These card pulls are not just for shits and giggles. They are not just for fun. They are an action step that will bring you your highest results. All right, so Whitney. Yes, absolutely. So I'm pulling the Seven of Spades and Jack of Spades. So there's an invitation here for you to take a leap of faith that maybe, just maybe, you can open up that stubborn mind and be more curious. That you could take a leap of faith into trusting your own channel, trusting your own intuition, and allowing that information to flow through you. So I'm going to challenge you today, somehow, some way, whatever feels good to you, Whitney, to take a leap of faith and call yourself to higher perspective. Whether that be, your heart is wanting to do something, but you've been experiencing some fear and some frustration, and mind's a little stubborn, trying to figure out how. Just do it. Just take one step today to invite yourself into that higher perspective, whether it be sharing something that feels crazy online or sharing something with a friend that feels like, oh my God, this is so uncomfortable and I'm so scared, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just let yourself go there. This is a day to take that leap of faith, Whitney. Oh, that feels so good. I love it. All right, Amber, January 19th. January 19th, you are an 8 of diamonds, Amber. Oh, no surprise there. Okay. So the 8 of diamonds sits right at the top of the crown line, right at the top of the chart. The 8 of diamonds is like the sunshine. Sometimes it can feel like you are shining so bright that I need sunglasses, that the world can't see you because you're so damn bright. If you go out into the world, you may experience people are very, very triggered by you because you're shining your light so brightly. And you may also experience people who are drawn to you because you are shining so brightly. If you think about the sunshine, some people love being in the sun and some people don't. And so that's okay. But you have incredible power available to you. I love how many 8s I've got showing up so far. All these 8 energies. So the 8 of diamonds is about infinite possibility in the material experience. Infinite amount of dollars, infinite amount of health and well-being, infinite wealth. And by wealth, I don't just mean money. I mean the relationships. I mean the connection with God. I mean the connection with yourself. I mean the wealth, the expression of your purpose. I mean the dollars too. All of it. All of it. If you think about the wheel of wealth, it's not just about the dollars, but the dollars are definitely there. You have infinite capacity to create all of that in the material world, Amber. So fun. I know another 8 of diamonds. 8 of diamonds is Amanda Connell. If you've not connected with her, she's a great one to express that 8 of diamonds energy. So here's what can happen with the 8 of diamonds in the lower vibrational frequency is that you can sometimes get caught up in lack mentality. You can sometimes compare yourself to other people, look outside of you for answers, think that that money coach is going to give me the answers that I need, that that person is going to solve all of my problems for me. No. Bring it back to you. You have the power. You have everything you need. And all you need to do is bring your mind's awareness to the fact that you are a fucking powerhouse and that you can do and be and have anything you desire. Bring that awareness into the heart. Amplify that expression of you in the whole body. Just sit in the energy of that. I can feel it vibrating through my whole body right now. My whole body's just covered in goosebumps. Feeling the energy of infinite possibility. We were born to create in the material world. You, as an 8 of diamonds, have the ability to create anything you fucking want. All you have to do is decide you're going to have it, and you will have it. It's that simple, Amber. So let's see what the cards have to say for an action step for you today. All right, Amber, it's very real for you. Yeah. Beautiful. I love it. Firing you up. Yes. All right. So what can Amber do today to implement and embody? So before I even pull cards, Amber, I'm just getting this download right now. Go move your body today. Dance, go for a hike, do something to move your body to really let that integrate into the body, that awareness of you. And seriously, you can't make this shit up. There's the 8 of diamonds. You are meant to be you today. Be more of you. Just sit in that energy. Let yourself shine so bright. Let the world see your light. Let the world see you. Be you. Dance to the beat of your own drum. Do your thing, girl. That's all you got to do. And in doing so, you're going to hear your mind leap. You're going to hear the thoughts in your mind go to the next level. Those thoughts will go from I'm not in lack to I am fucking wealthy. Period. You're going to hear that more and more and more as you embody that 8 of diamonds energy as much as possible. So you do you, boo. That's your job today. I love that. Oh, Amber, I'm so glad you made it. Oh, you have a sinus head cold. Yeah. So just allowing that to clear out, right? Get out of your head and decide. Exactly. I love that. Thanks, Amber. All right. Where are we going next? I'm going to scroll back up the comments here. Christine, April 29th. You've got a birthday coming up soon. All right, April 29th, 5 of clubs. I knew that. Of course you're a 5 of clubs. All right, so let's look at the 5 of clubs. And Christine, I know that you don't have a business, but in being a 5 of clubs, you have a tendency to be of service, whether you have a business or not. So yes, I am speaking to the healers, the coaches, the spiritual teachers, but the 5 of clubs is a spiritual teacher, whether you're getting paid for it or not. So the 5 of clubs has the amazing capacity to create financial well-being, like beyond scope. The Jupiter essence of your chart is the 7 of diamonds, which we refer to as the millionaire's card. I refer to it as the billionaire's card because $1 million doesn't go very far these days. So thinking about that from your perspective of really allowing yourself to choose the higher perspective, the higher thoughts, to always be thinking about what you can create in the material world. Doesn't have to be for anybody else. It can be just for you. Maybe you're writing books. Maybe you're creating a beautiful home in Australia, which I know you're doing. Maybe you are moving things around. Maybe you're crafting. Maybe you're speaking somewhere. There's all these opportunities for you to play and amplify in the material world, so that you can create transformation with every human that you come across. As you meet people, as you work with people, as you are in community with people, you're going to experience deep transformation within yourself and within others. You just have this ability to create that. And in doing so, you create love, unconditional love, where people are just flocking to you because they know that deep in your heart, you're just so aware of them, that you're so aware that they are you and you are them. And how could you possibly judge them for that? And in that, you create and amplify incredible wealth in the world. So that feels really good, Christine. I mean, I know I've done a few readings for you, so I'm sure this comes as no surprise to you. All right, let me just scroll down the comments. I'm shredding it today. Yeah. Oh, I love it. This is my favorite thing to do. If I could do readings all day long, I would. This is my absolute favorite thing. It just lights me up. My whole body's just on fire. I get really hot. My hair might go up soon. Yeah, good, Christine. I'm glad. Okay, so Christine, let's see what kind of action step is available to you today to help you embody and implement this information, this channeled message for you. Ooh, look at that. The Jack of Diamonds and the Queen of Diamonds. I love that this is showing up for you, Christine, because, you know, and I know, because I know you, I feel this sense of I'm comfortable. I don't need anything. I don't want anything. And so it lead to a little bit of complacency. And that Jack of Diamonds is showing up to invite you into a higher level of value, invite you into a higher level of play in the material world. If you go back to Joy Ginsborough's message from yesterday where she was channeling the Queen of Diamonds, that Queen of Diamonds showing up is like, you can have anything you fucking want, Christine. And I'm inviting you to call yourself to higher. Not to just be comfortable, but where else can you create incredible wealth to be of service to the world, to nurture the material experience, to show the world what's possible in the material playground. That feels so good, Christine. Oh my gosh. Call yourself higher, my friend. All right. Hi, Jen. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Samantha. Okay, so going back up, who do we got next? Wanda. 4 of Diamonds. Yes, my beautiful 4 of Diamonds. The 4 of Diamonds is my ideal client contract. So each and every one of us, there's so many contracts in our charts, but each and every one of us has an ideal client energy that we can speak to. And so with that languaging, we can really hone in on our own way of marketing that fits with our contract and who we are so that it feels more comfortable. It feels easy rather than this cookie cutter bullshit that doesn't work. So Wanda, as the Four of Diamonds, you have this ability of stable foundation in the material world, of really allowing yourself to be in the body, this commitment to stability, foundation, structure, this commitment to the ability to be grounded amongst all humans, to really create this safe physical material space for humans to come, especially as a ruling number 6 and that channel for love that you are. You have this safe space. It's like this safe haven in the Four of Diamonds that says, come. You can be here. You can be grounded. You are safe. You are secure. There is no lack. It's just solid. And that feels really good so that people can feel the love that you channel through without feeling like they're a little bit confused or ungrounded or not safe in that love that they experience when they're in your presence. So that feels really powerful. Your mind is one of deep connection and purposeful connection. You want to be connected to people in that desire for love. You just want to flow love through the world. And the only way to do that is to trust your own intuition and do things your way. The only way is your way. That stands for everybody on this call. The only way is your way. So Wanda, let's see what the action step is for you. Okay, so Wanda, there is something in your material experience that's got to go. We've got the Nine of Diamonds and Queen of Spades showing up. That Nine of Diamonds is saying you can have whatever you want if you are willing to let go of the old. So invitation today, clean out a closet, clean out a junk drawer, clean out your email inbox, clean out something in the material experience to create a vacuum for that which you want. You are graduating as a brain game certified coach today in an hour. Oh my gosh. So it's up level time. So I invite you, Wanda, today, clear something out in your material experience. Only you know what that is. And that's going to invite you into that Queen of Spades, self-mastery, deep intuition, feminine power, the ability to be the leader that I know you are and that you know you are, so that you can step into this new realm of being a brain game coach. That feels so good, Wanda. I love it. I love it. Okay. All right. Coming back up to the top. Christine, that's why you bought your ticket. Yes. Oh my God, Christine, you're coming to Canada. I'm so excited. Okay. Let's go back up. And who is next? All right. Mache, if you're still here. All right. I think SVP stands for s'il vous plaît in French. We're going to go with that. You're just testing my French abilities. I love it. August 25th. Let's see. Ace of Clubs, you think? I think you're an Ace of Clubs. Yes. Ace of Clubs. All right. So the Ace of Clubs and the Two of Hearts are like twins. You sometimes play both sides. So the Two of Hearts is all about deep connection, that loving embrace, especially with Source. The more time you spend with Source, the easier it's going to be for you to navigate the Ace of Clubs. The Ace of Clubs is full of ideas, innovative, playing with new ideas all the time, moving information through, full of inspiration. You're just downloading all the time. So the more that you're connected with Source, the easier that channel is going to open up for you and the inspiration will just flow. Now, what can happen with that Ace of Clubs is you can have so many ideas that you don't know what to do with them, and then you get overwhelmed and stressed out. So I always recommend for any of the clubs, have an ideas journal. I know for what you do for a living, you're going to be full of ideas all the time. So if you have a journal that's with you all the time, whether it's notes on your phone or a notebook that you carry with you everywhere, just allow yourself to write those ideas down so they move out of the mind kinesthetically onto paper or onto your phone, so that you're no longer thinking about it up here and it can make space for more to come through. The more you flow the information, the easier it's going to be for you to bring all that information into something that nurtures the world. Your thinking pattern is one of wanting to nurture the world with your wisdom, with the channel, the intuition that's flowing through. And yet sometimes you can get so caught up in the overwhelm that you're like, I don't know what to do. So bring it back to, Head, heart, write it down. Head, heart, write it down. That's your motto. Head, heart, write it down. Head, heart, write it down. Because we can't take action on all of the ideas at once. But maybe as you write ideas down, you start to see a pattern of ideas that create this new video game or whatever it is that you're creating in the world. You write down all these ideas and all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, that's a book, whatever it is, right? One idea doesn't equal a result, but 10 ideas together can. So really opening up the mind to being, I don't need to take action on all of my ideas at once. I am here to nurture the world with the wisdom that flows through me with ease when I am connected to source, and I'm willing to change my perspective all the time. So Mache, let me see. Let me go down to the comments. Yeah. All right. So let's see what your action step is for today. All right. Oh, good, Wanda. I'm glad. Yeah, body shivers. I love it. Okay. Look at all these nines showing up today. So, Mache, you're 9 of spades and 6 of hearts. The 9 of spades is saying to call yourself higher. That's all it's saying. Because I know you a little bit, we've had some conversations. What I'm understanding from this is sometimes your mind can get tripped up a little bit and you get caught in the hows. The 9 of spades is saying, let go of the how. How is the biggest dream killer? How is the one thing that's going to stop you from getting what you want? How is the one thing that's going to stop you from your dreams? So the 9 of spades is saying, go to God, go to universe, go to source, go to that higher perspective, call yourself higher, be willing to commit yourself to that. And in doing so, you open your whole life up to this peace and ease and love and the ability to create what it is that you desire. So my invitation to you is to let go of the how. Invite yourself into a deeper connection with source today. Feels good. That feels good. All right, let me know how that lands for you. Yeah, Amber, the dreaded how. Oh my gosh. If anybody has been watching me for any time, you will hear me say it over and over. How is none of your fucking business. Yeah. All right, where are we at now? Okay, Ashley, October 1st, you're an 8 of diamonds as well. All right. So again, 8 of diamonds, if you were here earlier for, who was it? Amber, who's that 8 of diamonds, you are the sun. The sun can be too bright for some. And so sometimes it can feel like there's people that just leave your experience. Just need a sip, one hold. Hold, please. It can feel like people are just leaving your experience, and it has nothing to do with who you are, Ashley. I can feel that clearing. It has everything to do with you shining your light and giving the world permission to do the same. The more that you amplify who you are in the material experience, the more that people will see you and be drawn to you, just like people are drawn to the beach in the summertime, whereas some people will also leave your experience just like they go hide under the shade in the trees at the beach. So recognizing that it has nothing to do with how you're showing up or how you're expressing, it isn't judgment, it's just who you are. You are designed to shine your light so fucking brightly that the world goes, whoa, I could have that too. And some people will be drawn to it and some people won't. And that's okay. The 8 of diamonds has the ability to amplify the material experience infinitely. So Ashley, knowing your experience before you took Brain Game and before you walked this journey with us, is you had a lot of physical pain and a lot of physical symptoms showing up in the body that was amplifying based on your mental awareness. So bringing your mental awareness back into the body, loving on the body, spending time in the body, giving yourself permission to own your fucking power, to know who you are at the core of your being, to spend time focusing your mind not only in the heart, but in all areas of the body, just bringing your awareness to it. I remember when I first heard this information, I was like, I don't even know what that means. It's as simple as thinking about your arm. If I say that to you, you immediately think about your arm. If I tell you to think about a pink elephant, you can see a pink elephant. If I tell you to think about your big toe, you can feel your big toe. It is that simple. So the more time you spend thinking about your body in a loving state, the easier it's going to be for you to amplify in the material experience. The more time you spend in your body thinking about how much you love your baby toe, thinking about how much you love the rib under your heart, thinking about how much you love this fingernail right at the end of your baby finger, thinking about how much you love your eyelashes. Like, seriously, go that deep and let yourself bask in the glow of who you are. Ashley, whew, that feels good. Amber, that's for you too, as an 8 of diamonds. Feel that, because if you've got a head cold, that will help. All right. So, Ashley, let's see what your action step is for today so that you can implement this channeled message for you. Oh, this is so fun, you guys. I love this. I can't wait to do this twice a week. Make sure, if you're enjoying this, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And you can get access to this. I'm going to be doing these every Tuesday and Thursday at 10 a.m. Pacific for now, until I change. But for now, that feels good. Subscribe to YouTube to make sure you get notifications. And if you are interested in getting a reading or learning numerology yourself, join us at quantumnumerologytraining.com and check it out. See if it's something that you'd like to experience. I know when I first got my first reading, my mind was blown. It was this remembering of who I was, and it gave me permission to step into who I am today. It changed my whole life, and I would never look back, not for a million years. All right, Ashley, action step for you. Yeah. So this is 8 of clubs and King of clubs. And I love that the King of clubs is showing up today. Of course, he's here today on a King of clubs day. So this is all about the mind, Ashley. And I know that the mind has been one of your biggest challenges. So, and I know that you have asked me multiple times how to get into the body. It is that simple. Teach your mind to play with you. It's going to take practice. It's not something that you can just, boom, all of a sudden you've got it figured out. But if you invite your mind to come into the body on a daily basis, even for just a few minutes a day, your mind will create a habit. So devote your mind to this process of coming into the body and loving all of the pieces of you, every one of those trillions of cells in your body and all of the spaces in between. Really allow yourself, like, use your willpower to begin with, to devote your mind to coming into the body so that you can experience love in the body. And in doing so, you'll be able to share your message with the world in a much deeper way. You'll be able to step into what it is that you do share with the world and come into that thought leadership position. But it only comes when you train your mind to be devoted to you and not to what's outside of you. Hopefully that lands for you, Ashley. Okay. Oh, I just brought you to tears. Oh, I love you, Ashley. Sending you so much love. Mache, that's what you've been working with after Michelle Lane's card the other day as well. Yeah, 2 of hearts to connect to Source. Source is really hammering this home, right? Source is like, hello, over here. I love that so much. All right, let's come back up and let's see who's next. Okay. Samantha. Oh, you're an 8 of diamonds as well. Okay, so Samantha, I'm going to invite you to come into the 2 8 of diamonds readings that I've already done. I did one for Amber Lynn and I did one for Ashley just now. So that was speaking to you as well. That 8 of diamonds, I love how many 8 of diamonds are showing up today. That is fun. Okay. All right. Good, Samantha. So you did catch that 8 of diamonds at the beginning. Beautiful. All right. Oh, I'm loving all these comments. Oh my gosh. I just want to go back to these comments and read them all. Thank you, you guys. Okay. Brain Gamer. All right, Mocha, you are next, my friend. Okay, so October 25th, I should know this. You're 10 of hearts. 10 of hearts. I know this. All right. Yes, Samantha, absolutely. Sorry about that. I will definitely give you an action card. So Samantha, I'm going to do that for you first, and then Mocha, I'm coming to that 10 of hearts. All right, Samantha, how can you implement your 8 of diamonds sunshine today? I love all the eights showing up. So we got the 8 of spades and the 4 of hearts. The 8 of spades is asking you, Samantha, to come into your power. So this is the same thing I've been saying about all the eights through this entire episode. Stand in your power. Do not look outside of yourself for the answers. Do not give your power to others. Be in who you are. Own it. Like, own it. Own the ability to create anything that you fucking desire. Really express that in the body from the higher perspective. Samantha, I don't know if you have done Q or used Q. I'm really getting the sense that Q is something that you need to do today. So if you don't have that, I'll leave a link in the comments for you to be able to grab a free Q experience. That is something that's going to be so powerful for you. The 8, if you turn the 8 on its side, it's an infinity symbol. And we use that infinity symbol in Q to create a circuit through the body that allows us to amplify who we are in the body and to amplify the frequencies that we want to experience in the body. It is a creation modality that allows us to be, do, and have any experience that we desire. So Samantha, I'm going to invite you to amplify in your body who you are. Come back to the essence of you. Understand the power that you have available, that you can do anything you fucking want if you simply decide and devote yourself to the experience of being an 8. Devote yourself to the experience of being you, without needing outside sources, without needing the advice and the experiences of other people, without needing the feedback from outside of you, trusting who you are at the core of your being, committing to that, dedicating and devoting yourself to that, to create stability, to create a commitment for you, not for anybody else. Something is coming through about obligation, Samantha, that perhaps maybe there are some obligations that you have committed to that it's maybe time to decommit from so that you can come back to who you are. All right. So Samantha, hopefully that lands. Yeah, do the Q. Hashtag do the Q. I love that. All right. Mocha, 10 of hearts. So the 10 of hearts. I love the 10 of hearts. I love all the cards. They don't play favorites, Cindy. So the 10 of hearts is really about celebration of life. I told you guys I was going to put my hair up. Celebration of life, community, being in the place of absolute love and adoration for humanity, of really amplifying the love in the world. That 10 of hearts just wants to feel everything. And so sometimes you feel so much that you can block it out, that it's too much. It becomes overwhelming. I don't want to feel all this. And I know, Mocha, that we've had experiences of that where it becomes too much for you. So right now, because you're in mind shift, you are amplifying your body's ability to feel more, which I absolutely love, because that's what the 10 of hearts wants to do, is feel more. It's absolute fulfillment. It is the joy. It is the dance of life. It is what all of humanity wants to experience, is just that absolute fucking bliss of the cup overflowing, where so much love is pouring out of your body that you don't even know what to do with it all. And so you pour it out to everyone else too, because you've got so much to give. Now, your thinking pattern is one of the 10 of diamonds. So you're going to be thinking about the material experience versus just embodying all of the love. So you can get caught up in, well, I need to do all this stuff in order to experience the life I want to experience, and it's too much, and there's so much to do, and that to-do list is 52 million things long, and now I'm doing all this stuff and I'm not receiving. That can show up. So recognizing and bringing your mind's awareness, your mind's ability to play in this playground of yours and bring it back to love. Bring it back to love every single time. The more you let your cup overflow, the easier your life is going to be. Period. Mic drop. I feel like that message was for everyone. Yes, it gets pretty intense. So Mocha, your body is learning to adjust to different frequencies. And as we come into mind shift and we're running Q and we're working with the essence of ourselves, and then as you learn different Q techniques, what happens is your body is adjusting to different frequencies that it hasn't been used to experiencing in the past. So it's just like when you go to the gym and you lift weights and you do different exercises, your muscles get a little bit sore because you haven't used those muscles in that particular way for quite some time. And you just need a little bit of downtime and some integration, and the muscle bounces back. And then you go back to the gym and you do it again and again and again, and your body adjusts. And pretty soon you have to amp up the exercises because your body is now adjusted to that level of exercise. Same thing with your frequency in your body. Your body is adjusting to these frequencies. And so sometimes there may be some discomfort as your body makes these adjustments. And so you just, as you notice the body's like, oh, hold on a second, you can pause, you can take a step back just for a moment and allow the body to adjust and integrate. And then like taking a bath. I saw your post on Facebook this morning. So something like that to just bring ease to the body, and let's just talking to the body and saying, it's okay, we got this, you're just adjusting. The body knows what to do. The body's got it figured out. Your body has so much technology available within it. It knows what to do. You don't need to tell it what to do. You don't need to, figure out the hows of the body. It will do it on its own. It's all up here. So allowing and recognizing, oh, my body's just adjusting to higher frequency. All is well. I love you, body. Do your thing. And then come back and do it again. Come back and do it again. And as it expands and expands and expands and expands, you're going to feel so much love in the world. It's going to drive the world to love. I love that so much. Okay, so Mocha. Oh, Samantha, good. Yeah, bringing in the intention of me. Fuck yes. I love it. All right, so Mocha. Let's see what you can do today to implement your channeled message. So many eights. Oh my gosh. So now, Mocha, here we go. 8 of Hearts and Queen of Diamonds. You can't make this shit up. So the 8 of Hearts is asking you to flow more love, to just think and breathe and embody love. Whenever you are triggered by something, love. Whenever you go to the grocery store, love. Whenever you go on Facebook, love. Just think about love all day long today. What you're going to notice in that experience is this Queen of Diamonds energy showing up. Again, I'm going to invite anybody, go back to watch Joy's channeled message yesterday about the Queen of Diamonds. It's on her YouTube channel. It was absolute fire. The Queen of Diamonds shows up in our experience to remind us that we are meant as divine beings to play in this divine material experience. We are designed to have, be, and do anything we fucking want. And the fastest path to do that is to flow more love. Mocha, you know from Brain Game, love is the highest, most sustainable frequency of creation available to us. Just love more. And as you notice the shifts occurring in your body, love your body, give it a rest, listen to the body, what it needs, take a bath, do the things, and then come back and devote yourself to love again and again and again and work those love muscles. I love that so much. All right. Okay. Adetta, can you remind me what your birth card is? I think you're the 8 of Clubs, but I can't remember. You danced all day yesterday. Yes. Oh my gosh. I love it. Okay. All right. Yes. 8 of Clubs. Okay. So Adetta, I'm not sure you were on at the beginning of the call, so I'm going to invite you to come back to the replay because I did speak to the 8 of clubs at the very beginning of this call. I am absolutely loving how many 8s are on this call. There's 8 of diamonds, 8 of clubs. You guys are all showing up. All right. Okay, Adetta, what's coming through after dancing almost all day long? I love that. Mocha, you're so welcome. All right. Hi, Heather. I just saw your name pop up. Heather Ruth Lovebug. Okay. All right, Adetta. Massive creativity available to you now, Adetta. Let me get the camera. 9 of diamonds and 6 of diamonds. So you're being invited to a higher physical material experience. I love this because you're just about ready to start amping up for brain game and you're doing all these pieces. So really today, what is being invited is a higher physical experience. So you can't dance more, Adetta. That's all I have to say. Just dance, 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 dance. Dance to the beat of your own drum. Experience the physical material bliss that is us in this human body. Just let yourself love this material playground that we are playing in. Like, that feels like a message to everybody on this call. This is about, it's easy for us to we either go one of two ways. We become so spiritual that we think we shouldn't be playing in the material world and it's selfish to make money and all of these pieces, or we get so caught up in the material world that we forget our connection to source. And this is saying, come with both. Both. You get to be spiritual and fucking rich too. You get to have both. You get to be spiritual and creative and playful and dancing and not sitting in front of your computer for hours. You get to be playful and happy and rich and wealthy. I can feel that clearing for everybody on the call. You get to have it all. Period. Period. I feel like my channel is just like, and we're done now. You get to have it fucking all. So bring it back to more love. Adetta, I love that. Yeah, grab your drum and dance. Just be in this material experience and remember, the more you love this material experience from the perspective of loving all of it and staying connected to source and remembering who you are, you get to play in this space. You came here to play in this space. So own it. So good. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for popping on today. This was so much fun. Obviously coming back on Tuesday at 10 a.m. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you get notifications. I will be going live on Facebook as well, so you can follow me there too. And if you want more, book a reading with me, reach out, you know where to find me. I'm always ready to deep dive. I have been working with Mastery Numerology for quite some time, and I'm deep diving into transits and how people transition in their business and all sorts of fun things. So if you want to deep dive, reach out to me, book a reading with me, and I would be happy to look at your chart on a deeper level. All right, everybody, thank you so much. This was so much fun. I could go open the window and maybe stand on the patio. I'm so hot right now. All right, thank you, everybody. I love you. I believe in you, and I see your power. Bye for now.